All right, Todd's back as we talk about our weekend plans and things that might be altered. And we've talked this week. There's a lot of. It's a holiday weekend. Man. Tons of soccer tournaments. Almost literally every community in the state's hosting something. And tomorrow's weather is going to play a role in whether those games happen or not.
Right.
And so.
Yeah, and everyone's driving somewhere too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like and not just around the corner.
No.
You know, they're going down to York County or all the way up to, Penobscot County. They're all over the place, and teams are going all over.
And the
place.
same communities like host every year these holiday tournaments, so they always get to stay put, and then everybody goes to them.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
This big house party.
And if you're not
one
of those,
take your shoes off tomorrow and get the living room wet.
Exactly. If you're not one of the host towns, you have a game at 8 a.m. and then a game at 3 p.m.
Right, so you sit there for
so you're stuck in town all day long.
Concessions make out, though.
And you're eating at all those greasy spoons, which is awesome.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's a fun weekend, when you got kids and, you're running around at these soccer tournaments. They're a lot of fun. Anyway, the weather may not be that fun this weekend. We'll get to that in a sec. There is some fog, but it's definitely not as dense as yesterday morning. I think our commute will be a lot smoother because of it. Temperatures are right around 60 degrees right now, and dew points are about the same. So it does feel a little muggy as the air mass continues to saturate. Got a front coming in from the west, and it's going to interact with this tropical storm. It won't be a tropical storm when it gets to us. It'll be way weaker, but it will have still all of that moisture that gets incorporated into the front, which leads to some heavy rain at times. Fog not as thick this morning, but still it's gray, it's gloomy, and there may be a few drizzly spots that you run into. Thick clouds for the middle of the day, a little bit of sun way up in the mountains and along the Canadian border, but it's confined to there. It'll be muggy and a little misty possibly in spots too for the middle of the day. And then during the afternoon, evening, it's cloudy and it's damp. There really isn't much rain around. There might be a few showers through the foothills or over into New Hampshire. The good news here is our temperatures aren't going to dive at sunset. So watching some of those high school football games this evening, you won't be shivering. I mean, you'll still need a layer or a jacket because you're just kind of sitting in a cloud basically, and it's a little cool and damp, but it's definitely more doable as far as temperatures go. Highs in the 60s for the most part today. As you can see, up where there'll be a little bit of sun, you'll reach and achieve 70s. That's way up in the mountains and north. So as we get into the weekend, here comes the front from the west. There'll be some showers, scattered ones around tomorrow morning. And then the remnants of Philippe get into this storm, and it pours Saturday night. I mean, we're going to see some serious rain, especially for central and eastern Maine. And then by Sunday morning, the rain is out of here. And we'll resume some chillier air getting in here, but we'll be clearing out too. So Sunday's not bad. It's just a little breezy and cool, but you'll see some sunshine. So let's go to the weekend timeline. Again, showers breaking out by noon, and some of them will be heavy, especially in western Maine. And as we get later in the day, they continue to fall. And then here's at night, midnight, that heavy, heavy stuff comes into eastern and central Maine, and we see some driving rainfall here. We'll pick up a couple of inches in a very short period of time. Gone, though, on Sunday, and look at this. There'll be some sun out there. The temps right around 60. So rainfall amounts looks to be max in eastern Maine and northern Maine, where there will likely be 2 to 4 inches of it. There will be some flooding, but it's mostly just drainage issues and some temporary drainage issues there. We'll watch the rivers, but I think they're going to be able to hold that much water, even though it's a lot. And then as wind goes, Saturday's a breezy day, but it's not nearly as windy as what we saw during Lee, and we had several power outages with that. I will say, though, that late Saturday night into Sunday morning, down east Maine will gust over 40 miles per hour, and that will lead to a few power outages. Sunday's a brisk day, but nothing terrible out there. Winds around 30. Marine forecast seas 2 to 4, southeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Small craft advisories are up now. So here's that 7-day. Cloudy and damp today. It might be a little misty at times. Tomorrow, showers, then comes rain, and it'll be heavy during the afternoon and at night. Highs in the 60s there. And then we'll clear out on Sunday, breezy, cooler. A lot of next week, it's chilly too, with temps around 60. There'll be a sun-cloud blend most of the week with a chance for some showers Tuesday evening into Wednesday morning.
All right, sir.
Yep. Dodging the drops this weekend. Dodging the drops.